Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Saturday, July 6th, 2024. Joshua Tree's Desert View Conservation Area, also known as Section 6, is an underrated annex to the national park and is an easily accessible alternative for locals and tourists who want to avoid the long lines that can sometimes plague the national park's west entrance. Reporter Gabriel Hart has been starting his mornings there and is here to tell us what makes this little overlooked slice of land special.
It's not uncommon for a local to admit they haven't been inside Joshua Tree National Park for years, due largely to the increasing popularity of the park, making its silence, serenity, and feel of escaping civilization more fleeting with each year. Though many locals likely have yet to discover or even rediscover the Desert View Conservation Area just to the left of the park, a swath of land containing all the same iconic Joshua trees and towering boulder formations, yet with the peace, quiet, and little to no foot traffic its big brother has lost in its own popularity. In its 605 acres of undeveloped land, the DVCA is home to a variety of wildlife, including bighorn sheep, coyotes, cougars, bobcats, as well as various fowl, rodents, reptiles, and its most fragile resident, the desert tortoise, who the DVCA gives extra emphasis to visitors to keep a lookout for, not to engage with, but to be aware of when you're driving in and out, leaving a clear path should you spot one. Conservation of the desert tortoises is a large reason why the DVCA is open for daily use only, with no camping or fires permitted. But San Bernardino County Special Districts plan to continue making this an educational center in tandem with its daily recreational use. For visitors seeking facts on animals and vegetation, there's the Joshua Tree Woodland Discovery Shelter, with its hexagon roof providing shade as you learn. Hikers have the option of taking the Bighorn Sheep Trail, a 2.5-mile path that loops around the whole perimeter of the area, or for a simple walk around the rocks in closer proximity, there's the 0.6-mile Tortoise Loop Trail, a brief but dynamic path that gives you more immediate impressions of this unique place. To get to the DVCA, simply go up Park Boulevard as you're going to the national park, instead making a sharp left turn at Onaga. The DVCA is a straight shot from there. Past the dwindling residents, about a mile into the wide open wilderness, you'll see the gate, then make a left a quarter mile up, and don't be surprised if you have the whole place to yourself. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
The 29 Palms Art Gallery launched their latest exhibition on July 4th and are holding an art reception tonight. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas reveals what's behind the velvet curtain.
The 29 Palms Art Gallery will host an art reception on Saturday, July 6th to celebrate the Guild members' summer exhibition, including paintings, photography, mixed media, ceramics, and sculpture. The gallery will be open all day, and reception hospitality will be served on the gallery patio from 5 to 7 p.m. The public is invited to attend and meet the artist. Admission is free. The exhibition will be on display at the gallery July 4th through August 21st, open Friday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The historic 29 Palms Art Gallery is located at 74055 Cottonwood Drive at the corner of National Park Drive in 29 Palms. For more information, visit 29palmsartgallery.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
The Little Free Library organization began with a single book sharing box and has become a global literacy movement. In 25 years, it's grown to more than 175,000 registered, volunteer-led Little Free Libraries, all sharing the aim of building community, inspiring readers, and expanding book access for all. About a dozen Little Free Libraries have popped up in the Morongo Basin, each about the size of a newspaper rack. By all accounts, the newest book exchange box appears to be from out of this world. Reporter Mike Lipsitz explains.
Located under the big tree at 58380 Ritchie Road, Lander's Belfield Hall, is what appears to be more art piece than a book exchange box. Labeled Landroid's Little Free Library, the alien-themed converted newspaper box features a gathering of brightly colored and apparently well-read space creatures welcoming passers-by to stop and leave a book or take a book. Above the happy scene is a stylish flying saucer, replete with dancing stars and streamers. Open 24/7 and operated under the honor system, a couple dozen books are available inside the box. Children's books to one side, adult fare toward the other. The Little Library Exchange represents a community effort. The creatures, easily recognizable as the work of artist Randy Brill, were donated by Lander's resident Don Johnson. The box, skillfully crafted by Eric Simpson, with Cordelia Reynolds and Judy LaFoon taking the position of Little Free Library stewards. Reynolds comments that Landroid's Little Free Library is a place to inspire reading and share books we love. For people that have boxes and boxes of books to donate, that's probably better being donated to Lander's Trading Post. We really want this to be a place that inspires community members, adults and kids alike, to read more and share their love of reading. You can see photos with this story at Z107.7fm.com, where you'll also find links to the Little Library's Facebook page and additional information about the program. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
The world-renowned Landers Open Air Flea Market is returning to Landers on Sunday with an earlier start time to beat the heat. Beginning at 8 a.m., you can head to the upper parking lot of the Moose Lodge on Ricci Road, where you'll find flea market signs that are making a return along with a revamped name. This month, the market has a great mix of vendors featuring handcrafted and homemade goods, fresh honey and flowers, organic goat milk, cheeses and soaps, and whatever else others decide to bring to the market. It's free to tailgate or have a vendor space to sell your goods. Questions can be directed to Randy at 760-974-6475. That's the newly renamed Landers Open Air Flea Market this Sunday starting at 8 a.m. at the Moose Lodge off Ricci. The Palm Springs Aerial Tramway will have a couple of hikes this Sunday. It may be hotter down the hill, but the aerial tramway will chill you out with its 10-minute, 2.5-mile ride up the mountain, where you'll arrive at Mountain Station, which has an elevation of 8,500 feet. On Sunday, you can join the Mount San Jacinto State Park Rangers on a guided nature walk along the 1.5-mile Desert View Trail at 11 a.m., or the 3/4-mile Long Valley Nature Trail Loop at 1:30 p.m. Both hikes are free with tramway admission. Those interested should meet at the bottom of the cement walkway located just outside the mountain station after riding the tram to the top. For more information, head to their website, pstramway.com. It's a hot one out there, so don't forget that Lucky Park Pool is open today from 1 to 5 for open swim. It's cash only, and children and adults are $5 per visit, while seniors can enjoy a discounted rate of $3. Regular swimmers looking to get in some laps can get adult swim session passes for a discounted rate. For more information, you can see a link at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. And that's your local news for Saturday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 News team, I'm Robert Haydon.